Well, good morning. Welcome to Monday. Today is a new day, a new week. My name is Daniel McCrane with McCrane Associates, and small business owners work with us to help them expand their profitability, increase their scalability, and solidify their legacy in their business, guaranteed. And today, what I want to talk about, we're talking about all of these different things you need to know about transitioning your business to someone else, getting the maximum value out of your business, and those kinds of things. Today, what I want to talk about is what happens to the employees of the business when the business goes through a transition. This is something that I see frequently. It's a source of confusion sometimes, just not understanding the technical details of the treatment of employees during the transition of a business. So, what I deal with most frequently is what's known as an asset sale. I don't get into stock sales very often, just doesn't come up very often. It's not typically how a business broker operates. So, I tend to be more on the asset sales side of things. Now, what's the difference between stock sale and asset sale? Really, really quickly, think about the corporation or the LLC as a box. Okay, and you've got your cardboard box or whatever. This is your LLC. This is your corporation. Inside the box is everything that the business owns. All the assets are in there. Your systems, your processes, your procedures, your intellectual property, your inventory, everything is all inside this box. The way that you operate your business, your operations, your marketing, everything else is inside this box. Now, in an asset sale, you're not buying the whole box. You're not transferring everything to the new person. That would be a stock sale. In an asset sale, what you're doing is you're going to go out and when you're purchasing, you're going to get your own box. You're going to create your own corporation, your own LLC. You're going to transfer everything out of this box into this box. Now, you get all the stuff, you get all the assets. You might get access to the name of the company that you're buying as well. So you can still continue to do business under that name. You just don't get the LLC or the corporation. So that's an asset sale. So understand that assets are transferring from one company to another company, another entity, two entities here. So that's the thing to keep in mind here. So here's where the source of confusion comes into play. In an asset sale, when you look at the documentation, when you look at the purchase agreement that makes up that asset sale, there's going to be a section that deals with how to treat employees. And I have this argument sometimes. Sometimes it's not so much an argument; it's just education. But emotions always run high, and so a lot of times the seller of the business will get very, very adamant about how the employees are supposed to be treated. And the whole idea, of course, is you're buying a business with employees. You want to keep your key employees, especially, but you want to keep the employees so they can continue to operate the business. They know what to do, they know how the business works. You're coming in as the new owner. You don't know squat about how to run that business yet. So you want to keep the employees. The outgoing seller wants to make sure that these employees that they've hired, that they've brought in some cases, they get close enough that you might treat them as really close friends or even consider them to be family. They want to make sure that these employees get treated fairly by the new owner. And so in the purchase agreement, you'll see something that says a lot of times that these employees must be terminated from the old company. And this is where sometimes the seller goes, no, 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 we are not firing my employees. My employees are going to be retained by the new company. But here's the technical difference. They must be fired from your LLC or your corporation so that they can be hired by the new LLC or the new corporation. Otherwise, they stay on your payroll, your benefits, your retirement plans, everything else that you've given them, and they are not eligible to continue working in the operations of the business under the new entity name. So that's a huge source of confusion sometimes is that Yes, the employees are going to continue to move over here and they're going to continue to operate the business with the new owner. But technically speaking, they must be terminated at this business so they can be hired at this business. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions, one of the biggest sources of confusion about employees that I run across and that I see. So, want to lay that out there so if anyone's going through this, if anybody's watching this video, that you understand a little bit. It's not that we're terminating these employees and we're cutting them loose to go out into the market. It's just that we have to release them from service in this LLC so they can work in this LLC. All right. Whew. Lots to say about that. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes that gets a little passionate. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I guess I will see you tomorrow.